Vee and your favorite panel members. Miss Shanita Marie Randomly, E-Black TV, Real Talk 87, aka Vee's Nightmare, and
Yeah.
Lynch. How's everybody doing this Memorial weekend?
Ooh, good.
Yes. Good.
Everybody
Amazing.
ready for tonight?
It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be great tonight.
I'm ready to tear these men up to shreds
Me too.
and send them home crying tonight.
How many weeks do we have to do this to y'all?
E-Black, hey, listen, this is a weekly thing. They get their asses handed to them, and then they act like they won. Like, no, we beat their ass every week. Every week. That ain't nothing new. I could take a break. Hey, I could take a break for 3 weeks and they still whoop y'all, so it don't matter.
Okay.
Okay.
Just
Y'all wish.
Hey,
Y'all wish. We see that the men are delusional today. So just in case you guys have some delusional men at home, please make sure you pick up your Candidly tea from my page, because you know this will relax you and your nerves. Okay, ladies, I have the secret sauce for y'all and your men at home. Okay, so now that we're
The
done,
link is in the chat.
the link is in the chat.
I like the way you connected that with your tea. I like the way you did that. That was cool.
Thank you.
That's
Thank you,
what's up.
Vee's Nightmare. Thank you.
Make an order.
Appreciate it.
Yep.
Order your teas today.
Okay, get your tea today. Okay, so tonight's topic on Battle of the Sexes is not enough sex a good enough reason to get a divorce? My boys pre-season, they talked about it this week, and this is where the inspiration for tonight came from. So we're gonna all talk about it and see where the men are, where the ladies are, who thinks it's a good enough reason, who is against it, what can be the reasons behind it, and so forth and so forth. So I'm gonna let the gentlemen go first because they just like to talk a lot, and we just like to let them air it out first, so that we can then go. So, gentlemen, who would like to go first?
Go ahead, bro.
Go ahead. All right. I'm gonna start it off with yes.
Of course.
You know, when you're not sexually connected with your partner, there's a deeper issue that's going on. That means they're not really submitting to the order. They're not submitting to what's going on. They're not giving their all to you. Sex is an intimate action that is unique in marriages. And if you're not willing to give yourself uniquely to them, then what are you doing it for? Then I think we need to reevaluate the situation, and we need to probably break off because there's another person that's willing to do so.
Why we always got to go there with another person, but okay.
I was literally thinking the same thing.
That's their first mechanism. They go. You gotta break up with her. She can't have a communication. You can't have a conversation with her.
I didn't say all that. I just said that if you're not willing to do the things that are necessary to please your other person, then you need to look deep inside yourself and probably be alone and get you a dog.
I have a question. Just a question.
Okay.
Does it have to go to, like, if you don't do it, someone else will? Can it just be?
Yes, it
I'm
does.
just gonna move on.
What the hell? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. It was just a question.
If you're in a marriage, you're saying that you're in a committed situation. You're saying that you're willing to give your all to another person, life or death. If you're not willing to give your all and dig deep and sacrifice, then what are we doing this for?
But can you have maybe it's something reason why it could be a health reason why she's not doing it. I don't know. It could be postpartum depression. It's a plethora of things. But to me, it's a little unsensitive. I see unsensitive.
I mean, of course, outside of health reasons, of course, if she's dealing with things that are personable, but I think there's deeper issues that we're talking about when two normal people cannot connect.
Okay.
Vee Nightmare?
Hold on. What's the exact question?
Is not enough sex a good enough reason to get a divorce?
Yes, it's a great reason. I'll tell you why. Sex. Okay, ladies, let me ask y'all something, Mike. What are the 5 most important things in a relationship or a marriage? 5.
Well, y'all men think of sex.
Okay.
Friendship.
No, I'm asking y'all. Not don't. I'm asking y'all.
Friendship.
Partnership, communication. Yeah, sex is a part of it, but it ain't the majority of it.
I didn't know. I didn't ask what was the majority. I said, what are the top 5? That's all I asked. Answer the question.
We got communication, right? Okay.
Communication.
I'm writing this down.
Partnership.
Communication, love, partnership, friendship,
money,
and finances.
Yes.
finances.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm putting sex in there with it now. Okay. now I'm trying to prove a point. That's why. Now, if you lose just one of those things, is that good enough reason to divorce?
If we lose
just one. It ain't got to be all of them. Just one of them. Like if you lose your friend, if y'all ain't friends no more, would you stay in the marriage?
That's a good point.
Good point. Maybe not.
Maybe not. Okay, Andrea. Now, if you lose communication, if y'all just quit talking, say, fuck it, I'm done talking to you, are you going to stay in the marriage?
No, I think communication is key.
Okay, so my top 5 sex is in that, including communication and friendship and finances. All of that I consider important. If I lose one of those, that includes sex. If I don't get sex, I'm done. It's over with.
No, I don't think sex is important enough.
It is, it's very important. Who made you, God, and told you that sex is not important in a marriage? It's very important.
Sometimes it's medical reasons as to why sex is
important. Oh, Lord, okay. Whoa. See, we're not going to do that.
So we can't just say, oh, no sex, no marriage. Like,
hold on. Let's kill this right now. Are any of y'all ladies medically not able to have sex?
Yes.
Okay.
Wow. Let me say this, man. Okay, I put it like this. If I let's say I become a mute, I ain't gonna be able to talk. I can't talk. I'm a mute, right? You're gonna break up with me because I can't talk. I ain't no communication. I can only do nonverbal shit, right?
No, because real talk,
that's communication.
We don't want you talking anyway.
Just in the text. Write it down. Send doves. Smoke signals. Any form of communication would be great.
He said I became mute. I'd accept that. I mean,
you fell into that one. You fell into that one.
You asked that one first.
All right, y'all got that one. Y'all got that one. I'm gonna get my get back on all 3 of y'all before the show's over with though. So y'all be careful.
Okay.
You answered that one. That's not true.
You just answered the question.
Hey, you can do other stuff with that mouth. We good.
Well, so my follow-up question is, I forgot.
Can we just at least get your opinions?
We wanted y'all to get it all out. We didn't want to interrupt.
Yeah, we're letting you guys finish. Are you finished?
I want to hear from Andrea because she had a whole lot to say earlier. What's up, Andrea?
I did have a whole lot to say earlier because I think y'all men are a little insensitive. I don't think you should divorce your wife or your man because of sex. I think communication. Maybe he is something wrong that he need to go to the doctor to get checked. I don't know. I want to be as sensitive to my man because he's a good provider and a good father and a good husband, and we just lacking in that area. I'm not gonna leave him.
Okay, Andrea, let me ask you something then. Let me ask you something. Honest question.
Yeah.
you don't want to have sex. Okay, you got migraines and shit. You want to limit your sex to once a year and shit.
No,
Okay, whatever. No, I'm just. It's an example.
Yeah,
It's an example. It's an example.
Okay.
But you know your husband loves sex. So the question is, since you can't have sex that much, would you allow your husband to go out and have sex with somebody else?
Are you lost your damn mind?
It's a question.
No, I'm not. But the thing is,
so you being selfish.
If my husband understands,
you being selfish.
I'm not being selfish. If my husband understands that a couple times in the year I suffer from migraines, and he knew that when he married my ass, so slow your roll now. His ass, okay? If you handle that I suffer from migraines, so if he already knew that when we was dating, okay, what the hell? What's the problem? What's the problem? Because I communicated that with him. I let the man I'm with. I communicate that with him. Okay, and I'm not saying he only getting it twice a year. No, I'm not doing that to him. But if it's in the month of migraine, I got a migraine for the fucking week. It's the fucking week, damn.
Okay, we got cycles that we have to go through.
So
man, I don't give I don't give a damn about no cycles. All right, that never bothered me. I'm sorry, it never bothered. Cycles never bothered me.
We run red lights over here, man.
Yeah, I do. I know I do. Yeah, exactly. I don't give a damn about that.
Oh wow.
That is the time of the month where a woman's supposed to cleanse. She cannot cleanse if you are all inside her.
Yeah.
Jerking her hard. Yeah, no.
But hey, you do what you do in your relationship. Who are me to judge?
Yeah.
Do what you do, because like we said earlier in the chat, every relationship is different.
Mm-hmm.
So if you like to run red lights, then okay, get it.
Hey, it is what it is. I know that's what I do. I don't be giving a shit.
No. All right, man.
And last time I checked, Real Talk A7, you suffer from migraines too. So if you suffer from migraines too, your woman gonna be understanding that you have migraines and you can't perform as your best. Just saying.
Yeah,
you can't give it to her if he's gonna migraine.
No, I'm not. Hell no, that should be hurting. Andrea, you can't use that on me because I do suffer from migraines, but like I still have sex at least 4 times out the week anyway. But
so
the migraines come, no. What's up?
How much is not enough?
Right, that's a good question, Nita.
Like monthly or weekly, or what are you talking about?
Well, when you say is not enough sex a good enough reason to get a divorce, so
I put it like this.
What is enough?
Right,
what is not enough?
I put it like this: the lowest I will go, the absolute lowest I will go, is once a week. That's the lowest.
And if you don't get it once a week,
if I can't get that, it's a wrap. Yeah.
Really?
The only way I will say, okay, I feel you, is if of course she's damn near dead or some shit. That's the only way. That's it.
So she got to be on her deathbed.
She got to be in the hospital suffering from some shit in order for me to just be like, okay, I feel you. I got you. You see what I'm saying?
What if she's pregnant?
I had sex while she's pregnant. That's a good time to have sex while she's pregnant. What you mean?
Well, not all the time, because sometimes
the ones I've been with, they love it. So
I will agree. So sex during pregnancy does actually increase. So
I hate it for the men out.
You've only had, well, I don't know, Eve. Like I can't even say. I was going to say you only had one pregnant pussy, but I don't know what your past was like before you were married.
Well, yeah.
Every pregnancy is different, so every pregnancy may come with complications. Then what?
Yeah, that's just
different.
Well, I was having sex when I was pregnant. That shit, it was a turn on to me.
Exactly. let's get with some real majority facts. Let's not deal with minority facts. Let's deal with the majority facts. And most of the time, when you're getting pregnant, most of y'all women libido go to the roof. So
that's why I had another baby 14 months later.
Yeah.
So we're going straight to divorce. No in between. No.
In between? What's in between?
Let's have a conversation. Let's talk about this. Let's see a therapist.
I mean, of course we're gonna listen. Damn a therapist, but we'll have a conversation.
Why not
No,
a therapist?
I think therapist is fine. I think therapist.
Therapist is fine.
What if
Therapy
you
is
love
awesome.
her? What if you like
what if it was you,
really?
Real Talk 87? What if it was you and had a low sex drive, and she was like, you're not,
I can't deal, Andrea. I can't deal with what is because I don't have a low sex drive, so I can't answer that.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say.
You
Okay,
heard
so
that, Vee?
hey,
He ain't got a low
usual,
self
thank you
drive.
for coming. Real Talk 87. This is what I have to say, right? Because a lot of the time, women's sex drive is actually higher than guys.
Yeah,
So
I agree with that.
what happens? Is it okay for a woman to divorce you if you cannot keep up with her sexual demand?
I put it like this. Here's how I'm going to answer this. This is why I won't even get with a woman who has a higher sex drive than me, because I know I can't be able to keep up. It ain't gonna happen. So, but if she decides that, then hey, what was the point of us getting married? Because obviously I was with you long enough before we got married for me to know that hey, I can't fuck with you like that in the bed because you know what you're doing. I know what I'm doing too, but you want to do it over and over and over and over again. I ain't with that. I do it one time and I'm good for the day. You know what I'm saying? So
wait, hold on a second. So
what's up?
Between it being flipped? What about
Andrea?
the other way?
Hold on, Andrea. Let me answer Andrea first. Yes, I just do it one time a day, but the thing about me is I go for a long time. A very long time. So yeah, once it's good.
You don't this may be a little bit personal, but
Yeah.
you go for a long time.
Yeah, a long time.
Huh?
Don't fall. It's a trap.
Is there a reason why
It's
you
a
go a
trap.
long time?
Is there a reason why I go a long time?
Yes.
Not necessarily. I just like going for a long time. I can do a quickie. I can, but I know how to control myself. Like I'm good with I know how to control my sperm. Put it like that. That's
Okay.
it.
Okay.
Okay, so your body goes into like performance mode, and you're just like,
Girl, be a marathonist.
I
You
am.
heard that, girl?
Hey, never mind. I'm not gonna say that.
Vee.
What was you gonna say?
Nothing. Go ahead. What you gonna ask me, Vee?
No, I was saying, so if we flipped it to the other way around, what's the difference? So for y'all, you guys go on the defense about, well, you knew what you was getting with before you got with me. But if we're
That's not the same argument. That's not the same argument.
We're the ones withholding sex, y'all quick to divorce us.
That's not the same argument. No, that's not the same argument. How is it? If I'm withholding, no, if I am withholding sex, that's different. I would not. First of all, I'm not going to withhold sex. But as far as her having a higher sex drive than me and wanting,
Even if you guys are fighting or arguing, you're not going to hold sex. You're not going to hold sex.
Man, hey, Andrea, you must not know that upset, pissed off sex is the best. All right, so I don't give a fuck. I can be one damn near wanting to kill you, and I'll still have sex with you. I'm telling you.
Toxic much?
Okay.
Yeah. For real.
What the hell?
That angry sex is the shit. I'm saying.
I don't like that. It's a little aggressive for me.
That's aggressive for me too.
I have a little kitty.
Right? Because I'm scared you might choke me out. Like I'm
Thank you.
Out. You mad at me?
He will. He got a lot of bit of aggression.
No, hell no. Touch me with a loving hand.
What?
Touch me with a loving hand, not an angry hand.
You know, it's okay.
Okay, so is it okay for men to withhold sex from their women? When a female wants it, is that okay? So for instance, when you say, okay, it's one and done for the day, if your woman wants it more than once a day, is it okay for you to withhold that from her?
Vee, let me tell you something, Vee. You must not know how a man's body works. Like you act like we can just get it up whenever we want it to get up. Like, no, if we're done, if we can't get it up, whether you want sex or not, whether I want it again or not, if it don't get up, it ain't getting up. So we're not gonna have sex. You see what I'm saying?
Y'all better figure it out. There's Viagra out there in the world.
Listen, I'm too young for Viagra, okay?
No,
I'm way too young for that.
Too young for Viagra, really?
I am too young for Viagra. That's some old man shit. I'm not old yet.
It works for the old penis.
Really? That's
and
the old
young
man
one.
speech?
Well, with all due respect, there are some men that do need that, so let's respect them.
They are.
Yeah, yes.
They are.
You talking from experience, E Black?
No.
Oh.
They need me. Viagra need me. I'm telling you, they need to study what I got. They need to take my blood, and figure out what I got, like a vaccine shot. So,
excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
so I mean, I don't need all that, but I mean, I think having sex is different from, also, to add to the argument, the quality of sex is another thing. Sometimes you can have sex and it not be up to quality. And that could actually become an issue because you're not feeling like, you can have resentment and you can feel that your partner is not giving their all to you.
I agree with that.
So when does it become a difference between not enough and just bad sex?
Well, bad, not just bad. See, you're trying to put it to bad. Bad is not the answer. The question is the question is whether the other partner approves of the act. So, if a person is if you're having sex with a person and they're not up to your standards, then you need to probably review some documents that you kind of went through. You know what I mean? You kind of need to go back and figure out what the heck's going on. A lot of times that does happen. You might start off in a relationship having very basic sex, and then when you get married, you have resentment that you only gave that person that much. Now that person.
But what if that person believes that they are doing the best they can and they better than the porn stars? Because I've heard stories.
Yeah.
See, this is why.
They need to look at me.
This is why you do not, as a man or a woman, you do not lie to your partner, especially when it comes to sex. Do not build.
Well, no, it's not a lie because to them they feel like they are.
I don't care how they feel. If I don't think it's that good, I'm gonna let them know your shit ain't as good as you think it is. You see what I'm saying? I don't give a shit.
That's fine. Okay, well then, so if that's the case, are you going to teach them how to be better than what they think they are?
Yeah, right. Do you think that's something that you can teach?
Yeah.
And can you teach? Right.
But you gotta be also open to teaching. You gotta be also open. You gotta expand yourself. Proverbially, you gotta expand yourself.
Well, being a teacher, you also have to be patient because everybody learns different. So what if? I know we can't say what if, but when you're teaching them, you have to be patient because they're not gonna maybe get it the first couple of times. Are you gonna be patient enough to coach them through it? Like
at the same time, some of y'all are not open to learning.
What?
No. Some of y'all just ain't open to learning. Some of y'all feel belittled when we try to teach y'all how to do shit. I'm being honest.
Man, real out here teaching, man. I don't know what's going on.
It really to me, it's a wrap. I'm never learning. It's a wrap. Moving on, new teacher.
It depends on how you teach it. If you teach it in a way, she's not gonna be open to learning. But if you teach it in a gentle way, she might be open to learn. It's all how you say it and what you say.
Well, barring like past issues, because certain women do have past issues that make them more restrictive towards sex in a certain manner, because then they start getting closed in. They feel that they're having husbandly or wifely sex, and a lot of times they're not expressing themselves, which then creates an issue because the men can tell.
What kind of sex is that? Husbandly, wifely sex?
Your basic soft
that basic sex. Shit, dumb shit, that dumb boring ass sex. That's that husband wifey sex.
That's not boring. That's good.
Damn, that's boring.
Look, that will
that's what
you want her to be like,
hold on, whoa, hold on.
That
intimacy, my ass. Look, that's a woman's way of saying I'm not gonna do shit. Listen, that's a woman's way of saying. That's a woman's way of saying. Hold on. That's a woman's way of saying I ain't finna do shit but lay on my back and you can pump me up and down all you want to. That's some boring ass shit. Do some work.
Love making.
Do some work.
Do some work. Oh my God.
All right.
No, that is not love making. That is being closed minded in your sexual activity.
Lazy.
What the hell
That's what that
y'all
is.
want? Y'all want us to be chimpanzees hanging from the ceiling and shit?
I mean,
So,
I'm just trying to figure
Yes.
it out.
Yes.
I mean, let's be honest. Let's be honest. Another woman will.
Why it always have to go
That's
there?
why I
Like, why
always gonna go to that.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. No compassion.
What?
If you ain't
Yeah,
gonna do
What's
it,
ridiculous?
Like I said, y'all women do not want to compete in a relationship. Y'all just don't want to compete.
Why
Y'all
though?
don't want
Why
to
do
do
you
that.
compete?
who you competing for?
What am I?
What's really interesting is that women never turn around and say, "Oh, but what you gonna do? Another man would
That
do."
Yeah,
part.
hey, y'all better stop. Y'all better stop.
First
Y'all
one
stop that.
to be
Stop
like,
that. Oh,
another
whoa.
woman's gonna do it
Hey,
that you don't
No.
want to do.
that's a lie. Just because y'all don't do it up there, that don't mean women don't do that. There's plenty of women who say dumb shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So it's done when women say it, but it's not done
Yeah,
when
it
men
is
say
dumb.
it.
You ain't supposed to be sleeping
But
around
he
like
just
that.
said, "I'm gonna leave
Yeah.
you," but we don't. That's that bullshit.
Y'all ain't supposed to be sleeping around like that.
If a woman's sitting there telling you that another man has done something, that means she's probably slept around with too many damn men.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. So
I'm
if
sorry, y'all need
What's the difference?
y'all
Because
should.
men do it.
he don't do it,
Men do it.
another man done it. We don't sit around with too many men.
Yes,
That's a double standard. That's a double standard.
Okay.
life was a
There's
double
double-
standard.
But so what?
Yeah.
But so what? You can have a lot of notches on your belt, but I
Yeah,
can't have
you can have
it.
other bodies on your body, but I ain't gonna have that be on mine.
Why? What's the difference?
That's a
Because
double.
because the more penises y'all take, the more it affects your brain and your sexuality.
Hey.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I didn't say that.
Wait a
I didn't
minute.
say that.
I'm sorry. The more the more drops in that water, the more it becomes muddy.
Really? That's
Yeah, we want that clear. But,
And who's to say
but
that it won't be? Who's to say that it won't be? There's all types of things to get the woman's body back on track
yep.
after we've had a couple of bodies.
Why? No, hold on.
not
Whoa.
mentally, not spiritually.
Men can have more bodies
We
on
can-
them, but they don't want the woman to have bodies on them.
Whoa, hold on. What does that got? Why do y'all always say that? We can always get our bodies back. How? Do y'all do it though? Y'all can do it. We know y'all can. But do y'all? Most of y'all don't. No.
Yeah.
What?
I mean, if it's worth it.
Yeah.
Y'all still
Most
thinking
of us
about
do
Tyrone?
what?
Y'all still thinking about Tyrone from the ninth grade. Y'all got women who have more sex have more issues because they're always chasing the last dick that was good. Y'all need to relax.
You really think that, huh?
Y'all need to relax.
But you can't relax. You can have all of these pussies in your back pocket when you come to the relationship.
Yeah.
Because why? Because there's no mental connection there. There's no spiritual connection.
No.
Oh, it's not.
There's only dominance. There's only dominance and conquering in a man's game.
Okay. So women can't just have sex and just move on to the
most of y'all cannot. No.
Oh, okay.
Jeffrey took me out. He took me out. He did this for me. He did that for me. Tyrone did this for me. Tyrone did that for me. Michael did this. It's like, come on now. You're always competing against that last guy. With guys, we're just conquering and dominating. If we do not feel like we're conquering and dominating, we're not enjoying the process.
So you have to feel like you're competing in order to enjoy sex.
No,
I don't need to compete. No,
we don't need to compete. It's just that we know it when we get down to it.
Y'all don't know it. This is the
we don't know what. We don't know what. Hold on,
wow.
no. I want my question answered. What don't we know? We don't know what.
Go ahead, Vee.
Y'all don't. So half the time, I'm just gonna be honest, right? So half the time, men don't realize when a woman is getting nothing out of the sex she's just kind of doing it just because we've had this
Hold on, Vee.
into this conversation.
Let me put some reality to this real quick.
Men think that they are putting it down.
Time out. Let me be realistic. Let me put some reality into your statement real quick. A lot of times men don't care if you're getting something out of it or not. You don't give a damn. We getting something out of it. That's all we care about most of the time.
You're right.
You give no. You know what? Because when we stop sleeping with y'all asses, it's a problem.
No, it ain't, because we get it somewhere else.
Again.
It matters though when you're in a relationship, right?
Right.
Huh?
It matters when you're in a relationship, right? Not when you just casually having sex, right?
What matters? Yeah, that matters. It matters in, yeah.
Okay, it matters then. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's when it matters.
Well, it matters for us. It matters for us in a relationship too. We can have sex and move on to the next person if we so choose, and have no connection.
Shanita, you full of shit right now, but okay.
Yeah, that's
because
that's the biggest cap I've ever
not.
heard. That's cap.
She's not.
That's all
she's
cap.
Serious.
No cap.
So what? You guys think if y'all ain't satisfying us that we can't go somewhere else and get it?
Not just for the fun of it, no.
Nah.
Most women, and I'm actually giving y'all a little bit of props right now, ladies. Goddamn, since y'all don't realize that, a lot of times a woman will not cheat unless she's planning on moving, like getting out the relationship. Most of the time, not all the time. Most of the time, right?
You know what? Sometimes she loves you, but sometimes she wants to get laid.
Man, because most women, majority of women don't know how to separate sex from love, if you want to call it that.
Oh yes,
most of y'all can't do that.
Oh, yes, we can. I did it plenty of times. I did that plenty of times.
Okay, Andrea, you're always the exception to the rule. I know this. Vee, you're always the exception as well. I know this too. Okay, that does not mean that my statement is false.
Like having sex,
but you do know.
There's just a whole lot of cap in this place, man.
I'm telling you.
You do know that women go through whole phases.
Yes,
of course I know that. And normally though, hold on. Normally though, a woman's whole phase normally is in her late teens, early 20s. That's when her whole phase is.
No. She got married. She got married young, and then she got divorced, and she want to start her whole phase then. Okay.
That part.
In her 30s is when she's living life. Y'all.
All she want to do is just get in. It ain't that big a deal. Come on with it.
So we're actually talking about 30-year-old vagina.
Yes.
We're in okay, y'all.
What you mean? You like 30-year-old
women are in their prime, in their 30s.
Like, hold on, time out. We're actually talking about 30-year-old vagina.
Like 30. You said 30-year-old pussy ain't worth getting. What?
What if she ain't got that many bodies on her?
Man,
what's wrong with 30-year-old pussy?
The problem with 30-year-old,
she's still good.
No. Okay.
Huh? I mean, sure, you got to crank it up a little bit and get it started. But you know what?
Let me tell y'all something, okay? When we're in our teenage years, early 20s, we think that we want love then, okay? We in love with the guy we with. Okay?
Y'all think that from the day y'all born.
We're dedicated when we're younger, right? We just in these relationships and we just love that boy, okay? And when you actually really start experiencing life, they always say a woman is in her prime in her 30s. That's when she really, really starts living life. Sexually.
That's all cap.
That's a damn lie, and I'm gonna tell you why. Y'all's danger zone is around 35, okay? That's when your danger zone is at, around 35. It goes downhill from there, so no, your prime is not in your 30s, it's in your late 20s. Mid to late 20s. That's your prime right there, ladies.
Really, it's like early 20s though, but
I can say that too.
It's really dependent on like who the female is. But y'all gotta understand, you know, nobody wants to wear old Jordans. Nobody wants to wear used shoes. Nobody wants these old cars that have 100,000 miles on it. We want a new car, or either we want a car that has 30,000 miles on it. Anything above that, the bank ain't gonna give you a loan for it. and your insurance is gonna get higher.
He got retro shoes, okay? Jordan got the retros on top of retros on top of retros, so he reusing his shoes. If he can reuse the Jordan, you can reuse some pussy.
Amen.
Yeah, like I said, you know, it's just the difference in what y'all. We're the consumer. You guys are the producers. Y'all gotta listen to the consumer sometimes and understand what product is being put on the market.
Real, stop laughing.
Oh shit!
This is really interesting tonight.
I know, like
hey, Andrea, I told you earlier we was gonna piss you off tonight. I told you that already.
You ain't.
So yeah.
So like I said, y'all women just don't want to compete. Y'all gotta have to get in y'all relationships and start working the mental issues, the spiritual issues out, and start understanding what values do a man have and need, or else they're gonna get out of that situation ASAP, more than likely.
Well, I'm gonna answer the question. Is not enough sex a good reason to get a divorce? Back to the topic. Maybe not a divorce per se. Maybe after conversations that we have had and I don't know. That's a hard question for me to answer, to be honest with you, to be perfectly honest with you, because, and I know we don't want to be using our personal experiences and shit like that, but I'm going to use mine, okay? No, I won't. I don't think it's enough reason to get. I think you need to truly understand your partner and understand their wants and their needs and their expectations. And if you can go along with those expectations, wants, and needs, then everything is cool. But if you can't, and it's something that just off the record for you, then do you.
So you really not gonna draw on the dark side? Come on now.
I will go to the store first, which I have done, and take care of my needs. Yes.
That's a damn.
My thing is, okay, this is my thing on it, right? So clearly, y'all were having sex before you got married. Sex wasn't even an issue before you got married, right? You get married and life takes over and things happen. So it's not that she can't have sex or he can't have sex. It's just that something clearly is wrong along the way or has gone wrong along the way. So I feel that therapy or something like that, or talking, communication, will help to open those minds and fix whatever has changed. But we all know sometimes when you settle down in relationships and stuff like that, you know, sometimes people don't want sex every day as much as they do when they single. Life happens.
No, it ain't life. You know what it is, Vee? You just got comfortable. That's all that is.
Bingo.
What?
Bingo.
Yes. What?
Wait
a damn minute.
I think life happens. When life happens, the people are working. They got children. They got.
You was working before you got married, Andrea. That's not an excuse.
It was easy to get in. It was easy to get in before I got married. But damn it, I think that's a bunch of kids, and we got soccer, we got t-ball, we got all the sports activities. This shit is hard, and you want me to get in too and cook, clean, take care of you. What the hell's going on around here?
Yeah.
Stop it.
Stop it, Real Talk 87. You
stop it.
The same damn way. If you got a bunch of kids, like 3 kids, your wife, got you, y'all both working. So we got a soccer game, we got me here, take kids here, soccer, t-ball, all this kind of stuff gets in the way. And then you want to spend my time with your boys, and then she wants to spend time with her girls. It's a lot of things going on. Gracious.
Andrea.
Yes.
First of all, there's something called scheduling, okay? Oh, remember, hold on. Remember months ago, right? Hold on. Remember months ago, we were talking about, is it okay to schedule sex with your partner? Remember that conversation we had?
Yeah.
Now, see, if it gets that busy, you need to schedule a time to have sex with your damn partner. At least one time out the week.
Oh, schedule. Okay,
maybe
now
my partner needs to make me want to have sex with them. How about that?
Oh,
Yes.
really? Oh, really?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, so I need to.
Hold
Okay.
on,
All right.
Maybe,
No.
maybe,
Go ahead.
maybe
real.
you're not doing something
Has every
correct,
partner that
and
you've
there's a reason
had
as
to work
why.
for it? Has every partner you've had to work for it?
Does every partner have to work for it?
Answer the question.
I would like to say that I'm an exception to the rule, so I can't.
You're an exception to every rule, V. We know this already.
No, not every partner that I had to work for. The ones I thought was that were special, they had to work for it.
Right.
No, the ones that worked that you thought were special didn't have to work as hard.
They had to work for it.
Man, look here. I bet not. If I got a significant other, I bet not work for no god. Man, you out your mind, out your plumb mind. I'm telling you that right now.
I work for real time. What are you gonna work for then? If she ain't good enough for you to work for it, and she ain't good enough for you to you want to schedule sex now, and what's going on with you?
What is you talking about, Andrea? We are a couple. We're a partner, which means man and woman become one when you're married. Correct? That means your body is my body is your body, right? Why do I still gotta work for something that I already got? I'm not gonna work for that. If I want it, I'm gonna get it. If you want it, you gonna get it. That's how it works.
Let me tell you something. It's not necessarily you having to work for it, right? It's more of a case of, okay, just because you came home and walked through the door doesn't give you it's not your God-given right for me to want to sleep with you just because you walked through the door today.
That's not what
the man.
You say, hey, baby, I bought some flowers for you. Let's get in the mood. I mean, I'm loving you today. That would be trying to be yes, to be on the
Do you?
Well, you come in the
Do
door.
you know how?
That's my beer. Here, sit down. Turn the sports center on.
Do you know how silly that is to think like that?
What?
No,
that is a very shallow way of thinking.
Yes.
No, y'all need to get it together and actually open up your eyes to situations that are at home. Sometimes you need to romance your woman or make her feel special like she wants to. Like, you can't just think, oh, I want sex right now, she better just give it to me. No, that's not how this works. Like, you gotta, like, sometimes we need a lead up to it. Okay. So if you feel like sex is lacking at home for whatever reason, then try doing something that maybe while she's cooking, maybe give her a nice massage on her back. Like, do something. Maybe whisper something cute in her ear. You never know, but there's ways that y'all can make a woman want to have sex with you. It's just that sometimes men just feel like, oh, well, shoot, I'm just take her clothes off and I'm just gonna dump her and like we just gonna get it on. And that is just so unromantic. I mean, sometimes it's good, but you just gotta know what times are the right times for that type of behavior. You don't, just because you're my partner does not mean I have to give you sex.
Okay, just because you're my partner, I don't have to give you. Our money ain't gotta be in the same bank account. My money is my money. Just because you my partner, I ain't gotta talk to you every damn day. Just because you my partner, we ain't gotta be friends no more. All right, if that's what that means.
We should always be friends.
That's a little harsh, don't you think?
Really, Andre? You think?
Right, Bill gonna take it to the
What conversation are we having here?
I mean, you probably loving me. It's a little harsh. Like I want to talk to you. I'm like, wait a minute, there. Who are you? Who are you? What a man that I love? No,
because sex is all they care about. If they ain't getting sex, they just switch off. They don't care about feelings. They don't care about intimacy. They don't care about none of that.
We care about some of those things. It's just y'all have to be realistic to what's actually the motive of taking care of a man. So if y'all come in with that mentality that just because he came home after a long days of work, taking care of you, taking care of the kids, provided from a household, and if you're not turned on by that, y'all need to
that
reevaluate.
Don't turn me on. That don't turn me on.
A hard working man don't turn you on.
It turns me on. I ain't gonna lie, man. His working uniform turns Andre Lynch on. I think that's fine. He is sexy in his uniform. That's
what I'm talking about.
That turns me on. Okay.
He's doing what he's supposed to do as an adult.
Turn me on. You do what you're supposed to do, and I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. That's just our roles in this relationship. I mean, I don't know. That is not sexy to me. I'm sorry. No, that ain't turning me on.
Black, you gotta understand when it comes to V, nothing really just satisfies her, especially when it comes to a man. I'm just saying. You can do what you're supposed to do, and you got to go the extra mile to satisfy her. I'm just saying.
Hey. It's like, come on now.
I'm easily satisfied, but if you think that just because your ass went to work, just because
we got
an
usher slide up in the house,
just because your ass is putting money in this house, is gonna make me wanna be romantic with you? You got nothing coming, because guess what? I'm doing all of those things as well. No,
he's taking care. Wow.
He's taking care of the bills. He's taking care of the business. He's handling all the things that are putting you in your femininity. Those things should make him the most attractive man in your life.
No, you know what he sounds like? A dictator, and I don't need that.
No, that's not no dictator shit. The thing is this, V. The thing is this. No, damn that. The thing is this. Hold on. The thing is this. He goes and does all this shit, does what a man is supposed to do. He's taking care of you, he's taking care of the house, taking care of the bills, doing all this shit. The only thing he just asked for, I want some sex from my woman. That's not much to ask for.
Yeah.
So that's some lazy shit.
You know what?
That's some lazy, trifling shit.
Okay, you say that, but then let me tell you something. It's not much to ask for you to get me wet first.
Oh.
Well, duh. That's why they got foreplay. Duh.
No. Don't tell me, because a lot of the times guys are not doing that. They don't.
Hold on, V. I think any grown man worth his salt knows that she got to get wet first before you just stick it in her. We know this already.
But you got to do stuff to get her wet, and it's not foreplay.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly.
Speak her love language, whatever her love language is.
Whatever her love language is.
Thank you, Nita.
Hold on. Do y'all know?
Wait, I will agree with
hold
that.
on. I agree with it. I do agree with it, but hold on. Women always want to bring up love language. Do y'all know y'all man's love language? Do y'all know?
I do.
Yeah,
I do.
V, you can't answer it because you ain't got no man. Shanita.
But if I had a man, I usually know his love language.
So, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I think I'm starting to know his love language too.
Really?
Because I like love languages. I think people need to learn them.
Yes.
Like,
I agree with that.
I need to hear like at least something. Like y'all need to give me more tangibles, because it sounds like a whole bunch of cat.
That's what it is.
Good.
I need to hear something like I need to hear what is name me something.
Feed him.
Okay, feed him.
Belly, and that's his love language, and he good.
Okay.
His love language is for me to be loyal.
Okay, V. How about this? How about we should have started off with V, because she's the trouble.
Okay, no, hold on. Let's do V. Okay, now answer the question, V, without using the words feed them or being loyal. What? Answer that.
Can you say you know the language?
Okay. I have two things. One thing is allow him, when he is watching his sports, to let him do his thing, watch his sports, don't interrupt him, cook him a good meal, and he'll be happy. One. Number two, give him head.
No, nope. And this might come as a surprise. Some men don't like it. That's a surprise.
But
some men don't really give a fuck about that.
But
she ain't got no man. She ain't got no man. B, you ain't got no man.
When she had one.
My Cyberman does, whatever.
I was finna say, what's your man, that toy you got in the back? Is that your man?
Oh, no, he did.
E-Black, what's your wife's love language?
Excuse me?
Do you know?
What is doing wife love language?
You know what? The most men love affection. I'll be honest. Yes. A lot of guys just want to be shown affection.
Yes.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. My wife does something that really is like, she know that I'm gonna get up at that moment. So, without giving too much personal business, she know it. So.
Oh, okay. But you know that's gonna be like, if she do this for me, that's okay.
Yeah, that's why she got me. It ain't. That's what it is. I mean, I'm sorry. I don't like to talk too much personal about what I got going on in the bedroom, but like, in general, there is certain things that women can do to entice their men to get up.
There is.
in an arousal position. So
I was just asking if you knew. I didn't ask.
But in general, what do you guys think that men should do? Like, what is it that I'm really interested? What is it that is value? Is it because I heard this thing about sweeping the floors and doing the dishes? That shit don't work, man. That just means y'all going to bed early.
Did you try
it? Hey, for real though.
Experience?
Yes, that shit do not work. You don't mop the floor. You didn't got the palm olive out. You got the mop out and all this shit. And it's like next thing you know, she been in the bed sleeping. It's like that ain't turned you on.
Oh, well, that probably wasn't her love language. She could do that.
Yeah.
Okay, so like I said,
that don't turn me on.
V, I don't know, but you know.
It does. I'm being honest. I mean, give me a massage. Like, give my back a massage. Rub my feet. Like, do just something. Just
that's what most women want. Massages.
Rub
like
my
that shit
hand,
get old
like,
after a while.
Type of stuff. But I'm not even necessarily meaning a sexual way. Like, just rub my back.
I'm not talking about sexual either. Like massages. That's every woman I've been with. That's what they like. And I was like, damn. My hands be hurting sometimes. I be doing it too much.
I'm not a trainer.
Nah, hold on, cause time out. When women want massages, they want the shit every damn day. I'm like, shit. What the fuck? Okay, well, I want sex every damn day. You gonna do that? No. Okay, well, there's your answer.
Y'all want us to put the elbow in it? Y'all want the Swedish deep tissue massage, man. And then y'all get real comfortable. Y'all start getting the lotion out and start throwing it at the end of the bed. This is not sexy to me. My hands is all moist and stuff. I'm
but
like,
guess what? That's our love language. So get on with it and just keep it popping.
Man, Ray,
y'all want to know what gets to us? Like, it's the simple. It's so simple. Sometimes just staring you dead in the face, and it's just like you don't even pay attention.
My love language is to flirt with me. If you flirt with me throughout the day and show me that, like, you know, you're still interested in me, not just because we're together, but if you're showing me, hey sex, or hey boo, or something like that.
Who the hell want to flirt with you? Hey, I told you I was gonna get all three of y'all soon. I got one already. I got two more to go.
Oh, it only took you 52 minutes, huh?
It's so mean.
Okay.
It's a simple thing. See, Nita just wants to be flirted with. It's easy. It's not like not what y'all think sometimes. Sometimes it's just not what you think. Like,
well, I think you have to communicate that with your partner. You have to definitely communicate what is actively working and whether that person is willing to. If I'm not willing to flirt, then you probably married the wrong person. If you gotta understand, like there's behavioral habits that outside of the honeymoon stage of dating that you can tell about a person. So when you get married, you're expected to uphold some type of standard, or at least show some type of growth or potential for growth. So, if you're starting out with the person and they're not willing to do basic communication, understanding of needs, we'll work with you. Men will work with you. But
I got a question that just came up in my brain. So, going back to the topic of is not enough sex, not good. I remember that reel was just like the 5 important things in a relationship. If we lose one of those things, is that going to falter the whole relationship? Because say like everything else is good, I have no complaints, but this one area, is that going to determine the whole relationship, and the whole relationship has to stop from this one thing? Like, everything else is good. So let's say you break up and then you get with somebody else who's giving you that one thing, but you don't have the other 4. So then what?
Mm-hmm.
I think the first thing y'all mentioned was communication. So that
communication is off, but you still have everything, the other 4 things that are good. So I'm just going to leave this person because of the one thing that's not right. I get with somebody who can talk to me, who can do it better, as y'all say, or who can do it because they're not doing it for me. But then they don't have all the other qualities that I had in mind.
But
when they were perfect with everything else. Come on, it depends
on it depends on which 5 though, because I'm gonna say this. For me, the number 1 on my list is communication. If we ain't got that, we ain't got nothing else. So that's an automatic wrap if we can't communicate. So
but sex is also considered a form of communication. Communication is just not verbally, it's also physically.
Physical, like non-verbal, but if it's just sex and sex only that we're doing, that's communicative. It's not good because I can listen, bro. Not for real. Listen, I can easily get sex somewhere else. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
right.
Since
you can get sex from someone else, and they don't have the other 4 things in that, in that person that you had before, like. Do you leave that person just because they can't give you this one thing? Or do you have the best of both worlds and say, hey, you're not giving me this right now, let's do this, but we still got our stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm just gonna do this one thing with her.
I think for men, sex is such high on the list that you guys need to really consider what's valuable towards that.
So basically, you saying communication and then sex.
No. Oh, you said Vee? You said real? Okay, I'll let real answer that.
Wait, what was your question?
Communication and then sex.
At this, 5 years ago, yeah, sex was number 2 5 years ago. Now it's like number 3. Number 2 for me is peace. 1, communication. 2, peace. 3 is sex. So,
why is 3 sex?
Because now I don't look at sex. Sex is still important. Like, of course, it's still important. It will always be important to me. But because I've been in so many fucked up relationships to where.
Just say it. You're old.
Huh?
Yeah.
Hold on. Listen. I am the second youngest person on this panel. All right. I'm not gonna say the other 3 who are older than me. I'm not gonna mention them. All right, Andrea.
Hey, I'm getting in, boo. What you talking about? What are you talking about? Okay. I'm getting in. So what you talking about? What are we talking about, Will?
But that's why I put peace like high up there now, because in my previous relationships, I didn't get that. You see what I'm saying? Now that's really all I want is that peace. I need that. I gotta have it. So that's number 2.
So if you was in a marriage and say, life takes over or whatever, and you was getting maybe sex, say maybe like twice a month, would you be okay with that? Could you work with that?
Wait, what? Could I work with what?
Twice a month.
No.
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 Mm-mm. No.
Wow.
Why not?
Why not? I already told you my limit is once a week. That's my limit.
I'm just saying, a cycle's 1 week out. Say you get week out, you may get it once 1 week and once.
Okay, let's stop acting like every woman in the world. Let's stop acting like every woman in the world has a damn migraine. That's not the case. All right, let's stop doing that.
Something else wrong.
Something else might have happened. We don't know.
Oh my! Like what? Something else? Like what?
I don't know.
Have a condition.
My fingernail broke. Like what? What else?
What if she's got fibroids? They hurt.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, are we dealing with the minority or the majority? Like, come on.
We need to start speaking in majority, all right? Because that's a mind, like, not very women deal with that. Come on now.
Yes, a lot of Black women deal with that.
Yeah, I will agree. A lot of women deal with it, but
yes, a lot of women.
The most of the women that giving up sex are not. So.
Okay.
So. And just to answer this, I'm gonna be real with you. Sex has always been on the top of my list at all times. I have not been able to communicate well with the person who I am not sexually compatible with. It's just that first level. I don't even value that relationship in terms of a woman as worthy to keep up if I'm not able to sexually connect with her. So, you know, first is sex, and then of course communicating, and then of course pace, and then of course, you know, being, you know, fit, feminine, you know, things that are, you know, but sex has to be, 'cause I'm telling you, sex is such a spiritual part of a man's identity, and
but it's not. That's not true though, because if you think about
a man will go to work happy if he got some that morning. There's a whole difference.
My thing is, so will women. But my
thing
is,
yeah, we gonna work happy too. So, happy all motherfucking day. What are you talking about?
I disagree with it being a spiritual connection for y'all, because y'all can have sex and you don't even get a connection with her.
No, I say good sex. I meant to say good sex and good worthy sex.
So you trying to tell me I get good sex from women
I
that you don't have a connection with?
How he said that, I don't agree with, because I can have good sex with a woman and still I won't call her forever. Like, I don't give a shit. So
I'm talking about relationships wise, in terms of like, you can have good sex with a person and not call them, but then the woman that you want, you have to have good sex with them. That's the first thing. Like, I can't sit here and say that I'm not going to have a woman in a relationship that has bad sex.
Okay, can you marry a woman without having sex with her?
Say what? Huh?
Can you marry a woman without ever having sex with her?
Nope.
Before the marriage?
Nope.
No, I think.
I'm not buying a car without test driving it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's too much that goes along with.
You can't do that. You can't really do that.
No.
Are you sure?
No.
People do it every day. I did it.
But I'm just like, that's how you build your connection with your spouse.
Yeah.
Andrea, really?
I got married to have invasion.
I did it.
Yes.
People don't do this. Man, let's stop. Stop. People don't
do it.
I didn't say they don't. I said they don't do it every damn day. That don't happen. No.
But
you don't. Yes, it does.
No, it does not.
You don't think we build connection if we just dating and then we get married and we do have sex? You don't think you can build a connection? We wait till we get married and then we
No.
Why?
You know what? The sex is even better when you get married.
No.
What if I said? What if I said I don't want to give my?
Let me say this. Andrea, let me say this. Let's say I start talking to somebody. We start dating. We in a relationship. We ain't had sex. We both decide we're not gonna have sex until we get married. All right.
Yes. Okay.
I don't know nothing. I didn't know nothing that she done did previously. You see what I'm saying? I don't know who she been with or whatever. Then we decide to get married. Finally, we have sex, and her shit is loose as a motherfucker. I can't even stay hard inside of her. Now I want to divorce her because I can't do nothing with it. I can't do shit with it. So yes, that's why I need to test it out before we get married. I need to know what I'm getting before I get married. All right?
And that's going to be the determining factor for you.
Okay. Yes.
So she out here with roast beef.
Yeah.
And it's just
you could use Kegels to get it tighter.
There's things you can do.
No. The fact of the matter is like, okay, I'm gonna be real with you. The fact of the matter is that sex men, we like to have sex freely and whatnot and all that, but sex is a participation act. It is an act in which we're connecting with another person. We can feel submission through you. We can feel your pain through you. We can feel when you having sex with a person, there's a total connection that is totally deep, humanly deep. So that is very important as a man, because we're dominating the situation, unless you're not being dominated in the situation.
Hey, don't use that. Hold on. Do not use that word. They looking at you crazy right now. Dominating. What? Yeah, don't say that to them.
but in terms of that way, like there was a point in my life in which I would have thought of having a friend for a long time without having sex. And then I realized that, okay, sex is actually connecting with this person is more personal than I need more. I need more that is nonverbal that you can bring, you know? I'm sorry if I'm trying not to turn your stuff into PG rated R, okay? But there are certain things out of a woman that is uniquely experienced in a sexual manner. So that is why you almost have to have sex before you even get to another stage of a relationship, in my opinion. This is my opinion. Certain people can say,
would you be okay? She had sex with you the one time, and then she's like, okay, but I want to hold on. Now you know what it feels like.
Like I said, that's like, that is very fictionary type of stuff.
That's not even reality. Like that's not dealing in the real world.
I can understand like delaying like. No, that's just very fictional.
Well, can you wait for 90 days then?
No, I don't believe in that bullshit. That's a dumbass rule.
That is a stupid
rule.
Because I want to know that you really into me, or you just want to have sex with me. Which one?
Yeah,
is
that's what I'm saying. Like, cause all y'all
are you into me, or you just want to have sex?
Okay, hold on. Whoa. If we do the 90, I'm not gonna do it, but if we do decide to do the 90-day rule, that means there's no sex or nothing like that. So guess what? Since we're in the 90-day rule, I'm not spending shit on you either. You ain't getting nothing.
So you guys,
all we're gonna do within them 90 days is getting to know each other. That's it. I'm not paying for your meals. None of that shit. We'll go Dutch until that 90 days is up.
What?
Yeah, that's fair. That is fair. How is that stupid? Okay, if it's that, hold on, V. I agree, that is stupid as hell. So we're holding out for sex for 90 days. That's dumb as hell too.
If you really into me, and you show me like the 90 days you went out, that she really want to be you into me, you really like me, I'm gonna give it up. But if you didn't show them, she got to care. Know about that.
That's ignorant.
About your ass,
How is that ignorant?
That is ignorant. Because the 90-day rule only benefits the woman. It does not benefit the man, because you want to hold out for sex for 90 days, but you still expect him to do married man shit. You still want this man to pay for your shit and do all this shit within them 90 days. No, it don't work like that.
What I want you to do is get to know me. I want you to get to know me.
And that's what the 90-day rule that made up. That's what that bullshit 90-day made up rule is for, right? It's for y'all to get to know each other better. That does not include spending money on somebody.
So how long you supposed to get to know her before you have sex with her?
Shit, 2, 3, 4 days maybe. That's it. For me.
Wait, what?
Between 2 and 4 dates.
I'll be honest with you. Like, I think after the first date, you should already know whether you're gonna have sex with that person.
Men, let me say this: men already know. Men already know within the first 5 minutes of knowing this woman if he wants to have sex with her or not. That's what men. That's how we operate as men. We already know.
Yeah, but we're talking about a stronger connection.
Hey, hold on. Women do too.
Okay, but what if I want to have
sex?
Yes, I probably want to have sex with you, but I want to have a strong connection with you and make sure that you're into me. So if you're into me and I'm into you, we will wait.
Okay,
how about the risks that you're taking? You need to apply that with the men that you're choosing. So choose better men who are willing to take better risks with.
There's a risk to waiting?
Yeah.
Yeah,
right.
Because you can either lose a good man. You can lose a good man by waiting too long.
But if he is a good man, then he would understand that he wants to wait.
No, a good man understands. A good man understands his value.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And as a good man myself, if I look at a girl and she's telling me wait 90 days or I'm not ready right now, then I'm gonna sit here and be like, okay, Tyrone been into that last week.
For real.
What are you waiting for? You must already have a dude that you already having sex with then.
Yeah, you didn't have Pookie on the block waiting on 90 days. He flashed you some money and he hit it that same night.
Or I really like
this ain't high school no more.
Like you. I really like you, and I don't want to have sex with you really early. Because I don't know what you're thinking about me if I have sex with you early.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's the miscommunication between men and women. Like, I think that women sometimes hold off for a reason. It's like I just want to build I want to build a strong connection with you mentally and physically without the sex. Build a connection with you so that I know that you're the right one and you're actually worth it, right? Rather than putting sex, you put sex into it. I mean, sometimes
can I ask y'all something?
It's so much better when the woman really wants to be with you, rather than forcing it or pushing it.
Let me ask y'all something.
And according to you, real women are emotionally and spiritually and all that connected. So when y'all have sex, y'all can't have sex without being spiritually connected and all that. So why would I want to give myself to you knowing that I'm going to be too connected to you before I'm even ready to be in a relationship with you?
Shanita, Shanita, you talking about some right, V? That don't even make sense. But let me ask you something.
It does make sense.
No, it don't.
Body count in the first place, right? So you're going to add to our body count if we have sex to you before we're ready to have sex with you.
Hold on. It's our fault you got a high body count?
No. I'm saying
you said that women cannot have sex and just move on to the next person. Women are still thinking about that person. They still connect to
the majority do not.
So that means if I have sex with you, I'm going to be connected to you now. So why would I want to do that why would I want to be sexually connected to you without being in a relationship with you first? Or getting to know you?
The thing is this, men, if we are getting into a relationship with a woman, we go in there, we really want to be with you. We're not going to just hit it and quit it. I mean, that would be just a fucking dump. We don't go into a relationship thinking that, all right? We try to actually be committed to you as a woman, all right? But the question is, for this 90-day rule shit, has that really just worked for anybody?
But what if it's not even 90 days?
No.
Yeah, what if it's not 90 days? What if it's 30?
Hold on. Whoa.
45.
To answer your question, I don't know. I've never done it.
Hold on. Okay, thank you, Shanita, for answering that question. Now, V and Andrea, answer.
I never done a 90-day rule.
Oh, I haven't done it.
Has the 90-day rule worked for anybody?
I think it has people that tried it, but they ain't worked for me.
I'm telling you now, most of the time it don't even work out for them either.
I never done a 90-day rule, but I do think if the man I want to be with, I want to really know that he's into me and just not want to have sex with me.
I really want to know if he's really into me.
Shut up!
I want to know if he's really into me instead of
But for real. So
you want more skin in the game? Is what I'm hearing. You want more skin in the game. You want more money in the game. You want him to deposit more weekly checks into the pot in case he doesn't want to come back for that return.
No, I want to know. I want to know: is he really in? Do he really dig Andrea, or he just want to have sex with me?
Okay, so Andrea,
different level in my life now. So I don't done the hoeing thing. I don't done all that. So I'm different level in my life, and I want to know: is he digging me, or he just want to have sex with me?
Andrea, what does a man got to do to prove to you that he's really into you? Then answer that.
What did he have to do that he got to prove to you? Let me see. I'm taking me out a couple days.
Thank you. Hey, there it is right there. There it is right there. Yeah.
We all know that money is Andrea's love language. You know that.
Right.
That's a lot of questions.
And this is my thing.
Put more skin in the game. That's what he said.
No, because honestly, seriously.
But it's other ways that he can show that he's into me. It's other ways that we can go walk in the park. It's other things. I am not that high class.
Don't try to clean it up now. Don't try to clean it up now, Andrea. Don't do that. Don't try to clean it up now, Andrea.
That is the truth. Okay, is a man attractive when he got money? Hell yeah. Okay, I like all that. Okay, that's true. But at the same time, I want to know that we about to watch basketball game, how we communicate, texts, how he give me butterflies, and that shit happens, you know.
I will say this though, like, and I think that this is really important for guys to understand. I don't think so for women. I don't think that there's like a special number. Like, I don't think there's like 90 days or 60 days, 45 days. I don't know. I don't think there's a specific number. It's just a feeling that a woman gets when she knows that, okay, I feel this type of connection with him now. It happens. It just happens when it happens. You can't force it.
Can I say something? Can I say something about that number?
So that's real.
Okay, yeah. Guys do recognize that there is a certain number, right? A days. There's a certain thing, and we recognize when our number is a certain number.
I don't go by numbers, so that's why I'm not.
But I know when I'm a 2 week, I know when I'm a 3 week, I'm a 3 date person, a 2 date person, a 1 night person. And I don't take the 3 week people as seriously as I do as the first 1, 2 day night people.
But if you know that this is the one that you want and this is it and this is the one I'm going after and she has my only focus, and you feel like she's worth the wait, then why not just wait for her?
Because there's this thing called the friend zone. And then I'm literally gonna be waiting time for another man.
You'll know if you're in the friend zone. If you've been
but you're right.
Yeah, because I keep taking you on dates without sex.
Yep.
So that's a friend zone then.
Okay, so I'm not.
That's the friend zone, but it's not the friend zone where it's like this is my friend. This is what we do.
Hold on.
We're building a relationship.
No, what he's saying. No, what he's saying. No, Shanita, what he's saying is this. No, what he's saying is this. Just correct me if I'm wrong, E Black. What he's saying is this. The downfall with the 90-day rules to men, this is why it don't benefit men. All right, because we can get to know y'all for the first 90 days. And we can even take y'all on dates and shit and all that silly shit. All right, we can do all that, right? And spend money on y'all. And then after that 90 days is up, you're like, oh, well, I just like you as a friend. Now, it's like, damn, we're out the pussy now. Like, we can't get no pussy because we're just friends now. And I just spent all this money on your ass. Now I can't even get that back.
Well,
but it's not about this. Let me tell you something. It's not about that.
Huh?
Yeah, it's not about that. Like, honestly, so let me.
It's not about what?
This is how it kind of works, and it's hard to explain it to men because you guys just don't get it. But I'm gonna try it again.
No, men, we get it. We always get it.
Get it.
That's why we don't deal with y'all that do that.
Exactly.
No, wow. You don't get it. Let me explain it. So there isn't a special number. Okay, it's the person. It's per person. There isn't a special number. It's more of a like I can get to know you, and in a week I know. Oh, I can have a really good, strong connection with this person, right?
It's per person, per day, whatever. Depending on the deep of the week.
You know why, V? Do you? Go ahead. No. Go ahead, V.
Let her finish.
So or it could be a couple weeks. Maybe there's something that I'm not too sure about yet, but I'm trying to see if it comes or I can get rid of that feeling. Whatever that hesitation is for me, I'm just trying to get rid of it or trying to see if that is a red flag. What is that, right? Sometimes there's something that's just there that you're trying to figure out whether or not this is the right person or not for you. And then eventually it just happens where you're like, okay, this is the right person or it's not the right person. There is no specific number. It's not a number. It's a feeling. And let me tell you something. When that woman is really all the way, that's my thing is men want the woman to get to the point where she's all the way in. If you get her too early, you push her, she's being forced, she's not even really in. She's just kind of like, oh, okay, like I'm just gonna go with the flow or whatever, like to see what happens. But that means she's not certain about you. She's not really giving you 100% of her either. So that's what I'm saying. It's so important for guys to really wait for her to give that yes. Like
that is terrible advice. That is terrible advice. Don't ever. No, guys.
Trust me. You'll know when that real click happens, and you'll feel better about it too because you'll know she's all in. Why would you want a woman that's not all in just because you want to get your dick wet? Like that doesn't make sense. Like
that only works with
with her.
That only works with maybe 2 out of 20 women.
Okay, but okay, out of those 2 women, they want to know that because how many times have we been in relationships that have failed when we had sex too early? Maybe it's like, okay, you know what? Let me take a step back and not include sex too early this time and see where this goes.
Shanita, that's a bad argument because how many times have you actually held out on sex until you got, or 90 days or whatever, and it still failed?
It was a month for me before we actually got in a relationship.
But now ask him to answer the question. How many times?
Still together.
How many times have you guys gotten relationships after you've held out and those failed?
Yes.
My relationship held out because I was having so much damn sex.
And clearly, right now, Vee is single, so that answered your question. So
no.
Yeah.
No.
Well, I don't see anything wrong with me wanting to know if he's really into me before I want to give it up to him. Period.
Yeah.
Right.
Because I don't see that.
To me, sex is an intimate thing, and I don't want to share my body with. I don't want to have too many bodies on me, and I don't want to share my body with everybody named Mama either. So
and men should have a whole lot of
bodies.
And I don't want to have
a whole lot of bodies.
Yeah.
But yet they want to show their bodies in your body count though.
Yeah,
and actually, let me say this. Hold on. Let me say this real quick to answer your point, Shanita. You said I don't want her to have too many bodies. This is the thing I don't ask. I never ask this. I never ask a woman's body count. I don't want to know. I don't give a shit. I never care about that. That's something.
I mean, I'm gonna have the body counts I'm gonna have, but what I'm saying is your arguments was y'all don't want her to have a whole bunch of bodies like y'all had a whole bunch of bodies. So
do you know why I don't want
a whole bunch of
Do you know why I don't want to know a woman's body count? Because 95% of the time y'all lie about it anyway.
What?
So
nobody lying.
Well,
Andrea, we already know you're part of that 5% I didn't mention. You're part of that 5%. The other 95% lie about it. Okay.
Oh, so do you men lie about your body count then?
I don't lie at all. I ain't got no reason to lie. Like I got a whole lot of bodies. All right, I got a bunch.
I'm sure you do.
I'm pretty sure you do. Okay.
What's can we narrow it down to like a percentage of what's a bunch?
Can we count them on 2 hands?
Can we
count them on 2 hands, or there's more than that?
Count down.
You need way more. You need a bunch of hands for that.
So that's everybody put your hands up. And
I will not participate in this. But it's not. See, y'all women gotta understand what we're saying is that we do want a woman with low body count because they choose good men.
Chi, hold on. Whoa. Chi, look in the chat. Chi said exactly what I said. Thank you, Chi. No, say it. Answer. Read that comment, V. Read the comment.
The real bad thing about holding out is what if you wait and hold out and the sex is trash.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Chi.
And then we know to move on, like we've been talking about. Like y'all said, if the sex is bad, because you got to test drive it first to see how it feel. Exactly. If it's trash, you're moving on. We can get a new body.
Yep.
But like I said, women, y'all got to choose better men. If y'all choose better men, then your body count stays lower. But if y'all keep choosing Pookies and Ray Rays,
well, y'all are frauds, so you know.
Right, because y'all will lie into bed.
Because y'all will tell, y'all will say exactly what she wants to hear.
And we be dumb not to believe the bullshit, and then here we are.
And then
I don't buy that. I don't buy that. If a man was in a relationship, y'all would know his Facebook, y'all would know where he worked, y'all know how y'all women are the perfect private investigators. It just becomes all of a sudden stupid when y'all meet a new man.
What?
Y'all all of a sudden don't know how to ask, hey, where do you work? What are you making? Basic questions that you should be asking, but no, y'all want to get caught up in.
You maybe in our
you gotta sell a dime sack.
Ask a man how much money you making. If I ask the man, are you a gold digger?
Peace begins with me.
You're damn right.
Your women ask questions like, oh, you gotta shoot somebody today. Oh, that's so cute. It's like y'all know how to ask every other thing in the world, but basic human conversations. Y'all get all of a sudden dumb dicked.
but I'm just saying, if we ask a man how much money he's making, he gonna think you will
He's
go.
gonna be like, "Why you counting my
Why you
pocket?
count my money?"
Yeah.
That's not something I'm gonna do, because the minute he gonna think I want to be with him because he got
I'm a
money.
gold digger."
Yeah.
Right.
As a normal man understands that question is about protection and future prospect.
I'm gonna try your experiment and ask my friend how much money he making, and let's see his. He gonna say, "He asked me, Andrea."
Only like if a basic ass female asks me that question, then yeah. But if a real ass female asks me that question, then it's no problem.
What if he say it was none of your business?
Well, then he obviously don't see much in you then.
Huh?
I mean, that's real talk. If a woman's asking me what I do for a living,
I already know what he do for a living.
Okay, but if a woman asks me, okay, how much around do you make? Then if I'm like, what are you talking about? That's a sensible question.
So you're fine with the woman asking you how much you make?
I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. E-Black different from me. I'm not okay with that. Like, you don't even know that.
I mean, a woman that I'm interested.
I'm not okay with it either.
I'm gonna put it to your test. I'm gonna put your test tonight to your test and see what he
ask, and then if he don't answer
your damn business, I'm gonna say, okay, E-Black, I'm gonna be texting your ass and this is kind of shit. I'm not.
No, but like I said, there's a difference between women who we want to see and women who we don't want to see. The women who we don't want to see, we don't want y'all to know our business. I don't want you to know how much I make. I make too much for a lot of y'all females. But if I'm with a woman that I'm about to really get down in a relationship with, then more than likely, then I'm gonna say, hey, I make maybe around the police officers. I'm not gonna give you the exact 401k, the exact number. I'm gonna say, hey, I'm gonna give you something to where you feel safe about, and you can understand where it is because you're not basic. But to these other females, y'all ain't gonna learn nothing from me.
So it's you can choose to tell a woman when you can tell her your or choose to tell whichever woman that you want to tell how much money you make, but she can't be choosing who she chooses to have sex with.
Yeah.
That's the question. What are you asking rhetorical stuff now?
I'm asking that was a real question.
That was a real question. That was not a rhetorical question.
Like you damn near answered the question. What
the question was, so you can be choosy and tell which woman how much money you make. Yeah. But we can't be choosy about who we want to give sex to.
Yes.
No, see, y'all can be choosy who y'all want to give sex to. That's what are you talking about? That has no equation.
But y'all say it's a problem when women hold out.
Yeah, it's a problem when hold out in front of a real motherfucker, in front of a real person that's valued.
Okay, so
we're not talking about holding out against Pookie and Ray Ray. Y'all should hold out.
What we
ain't talking about no Pookie and Ray Ray.
You choosing about who you want to tell your business to as far as your finances, and we're choosing about who we want to give sex to.
Let me say this. Exactly. Let me say this. I'm saying, listen.
Well, I have a question.
It's not cool to hold out in a relationship. And since if it is cool to hold out in them 90 days, then it's also cool for a man to hold out on financial shit in them 90 days.
Just really 90 days out.
Okay, however long you decide to hold out on sex, I'm holding out on money.
I have a question.
VR get real low and real focused when you talk about money.
Okay, so I have a question. So I'm seeing someone, things are going well. He wants to sleep with me. I'm not sleeping with him yet because I'm still trying to figure it out. I should sleep with him.
That's not what I said.
Because he's a good guy. I mean, you know.
I say this to answer your question. It's up to you if you want to sleep with him or not. If you don't want to, then don't expect him to do anything for you until you decide to sleep with him.
Oh,
Until then, hold on. Until then, all you need to know, all y'all need to do is get to know each other. That's all y'all need to do. That's it.
Okay. I don't see why I have to, give sex in order to get other stuff.
I gotta put out
because the same way. Listen, for most women, the same way y'all treasure your little kitty cat is the same way.
Baby, ain't nothing little about this. This baby 36 years old. Don't put no little on this. You better say kitty cat. Ain't no little or nothing. I'm a grown ass woman. Ain't no little
nothing, dude.
TMI, all right, TMI. Shit. I done lost my train of thought now. I forgot what I was going to say. Y'all go ahead.
If we choose to give ourselves to, give our little cat to.
That said that.
You did.
No, I said the same way y'all treasure y'all kitty cat is the same way us as men treasure our money. The same way.
So basically what you're saying is, for me, I got put out to get money from you. Is that what they're saying?
That's
pretty much.
Yeah, okay. You want that's exactly that's what I said. Yep, I said that. Yep.
No sex, no money.
No
sex, sex is money. Money is sex. No money, no sex, no sex, no money.
Money.
Done and done.
Okay.
Okay. So let's go around and answer the question. Final thoughts. Nita, is not enough sex a good enough reason to get a divorce? What are your final thoughts?
No, I think it's not enough reason to get a divorce because there are other things in the relationship that are good. And if I'm not getting enough of the sex, then there are some things that we need to talk about and reevaluate our relationship before our divorce is even discussed.
Okay. E-Black?
Yes. That means there's issues in regards to communication. There's issues in regards to love. There's issues in the partnership that you guys have created. And she's really not your friend if she's not giving you enough. And he's not your friend if he's not giving you enough. These are things that are critical to a relationship. And when you're having the deepest of connection as a human being, you need to be able to connect and reconnect constantly. We need to have this connection on repeat mode, just like batteries in a vibrator. So, yeah.
You better hope the batteries don't go dead.
Yeah, and if they go dead, you need to keep going. But these are things that, like I said, sex is. A lot of people take it. They overstate sex, and really, sex is a very connective thing in human relationships. So, if you're having problems in this, then that means you're truly not having. You're not giving yourself or submitting yourself to your partner, or having your partner submit themselves to you. So, I would also say that is a very good reason to reevaluate the relationship. So,
okay,
that's a long final thought.
Hey, man, I'm trying out here, man. I'm trying.
No, I don't think it's a good reason to get a divorce. I think we can have communication. We can go see a therapist. We can go see what's wrong. Maybe it's something medical. But I would definitely be talking about that before I divorce his ass. Okay. And just to me, sex ain't everything. As long as the finance motherfucker take care, we good.
Ain't enough. I'm sorry, ain't enough batteries in your city to do that. Come on, trust me.
As long as them bills are paid, I'm shooting. Sex is
where the money resides.
That's how I feel. So it ain't that big deal. So just say.
Vee's nightmare.
Thank you. Yeah. Okay. I said this before. I'm gonna say it again. If I don't have good communication, I'm out the door. If I don't have peace, that's a damn show. I'm out the door.
Bars. Bars. You said if you ain't have peace, you out the door. You don't have communication. That's for damn sure. That was a bar. You did
That was a
Thank
bar.
that was it.
Now, number 3, and this goes with it. If I don't have good sex, if you do not let me go out and get sex, I'm out the door. Because I gotta have that. Those 3 things. Hey, if I ain't got one of them, I'm gone. So definitely, sex is very important. It's not the most important part of a relationship, but it's still important. So you need 5 basic things in your relationship in order for it to survive. If you don't have all 5 of those, not just 4, not just 3, but all 5, then you need to go see a therapist. Like Andrea said, that shit don't work out, but go see one anyway. And if it works, it works. When it don't work, it's not gonna work. You're getting a divorce anyway. So yes, if the sex ain't good, or if they holding out on sex, hey, it's time to go. Period. Yep, I'm done.
He said what he said.
Vee's final thought. Right. Okay. So I believe that there is work that needs to be had. So if this is a problem that has been going on for a couple of months, I definitely think communication is key, and you definitely need to communicate your feelings to your spouse, whether that be the male or the female. It doesn't matter. Okay. I think there's things that you can work on. I think that it's very important that both partners have exhausted everything in order to get the sex back on point, or where it needs to be, or how it was prior to the marriage or prior to it going down. However, I do think that not having enough sex for a spouse is a reason to get divorced, because you're never going to be happy. Like that one person that's not getting it, if we've exhausted all other avenues of trying to fix things and nothing is working, then I don't believe that someone's going to be happy. And then I think that honestly, it's just going to lead to cheating anyway. And who wants that in the marriage? So ultimately, it probably will end in divorce. So that is my final thought. Now, for all the 14 wonderful amazing people in the house, I just want to say thank you guys so much for joining us for tonight's Battle of the Sexes. Don't forget to make sure you double check that you hit that little thumbs up for your girl before you leave. Also, you got an entrepreneur now, y'all. Okay.
Don't laugh at that. Don't laugh at that.
I'm sorry, I had to. My
Don't
bad.
laugh at that. V, you ain't catch that shade that
I'm ignoring. I'm just gonna ignore.
All views,
behavior.
all views are not reflected by the host. And
However, go ahead, V.
Ignore junk behavior.
Your girl is a whole entrepreneur, guys. So, girl specializes in tea. Teach the different types of events and situations and things. If you want fruit, then I got your fruit flavors. If you need something to keep you alert at work, I got that too. I got y'all. Make sure you guys head over to Candidly Teas on IG, and then go and click that link in the bio to go and head over to the shop. Or what I will do when the show is over is I will add the link down below in the description so that you guys can go and support your girl on her entrepreneur journey. It always starts with you guys. I love you all. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We'll be back for Ladies' Night on Thursday. So make sure you guys are in the house for all the latest gossip. All have a great Memorial weekend and enjoy tomorrow off, guys. Bye, everyone.
Bye.